Microphone check 1 2. What is this? The 5 foot of wrecking in the roughneck business. I float like gravity, never had a cavity. Got more rhymes than the brothers got family. Yo, shout out to Fife. Rest in peace, man. Tribe Called Quest. Make sure y'all stick around in August for Backspin, because that's when we go back and we look at rap albums in certain years. Who made the top 10, who didn't. You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised that the level of competition was way crowded. And this is legends and giants. And who's still around now doing this? So yeah, shout out to us. But back on this sports campaign, we just talked about Jordan Love getting his money out of Green Bay. And we're happy for him. Then I got triggered. I got triggered about a situation. Anytime somebody tries to, whitewash who Aaron Rodgers is and what he's done to this kid, it kind of makes me lose it. So yeah, I was off the deep end and I apologize. But I got to go ahead. We're going to move to college football. We're going to talk about the criminality of Georgia and everything going on with their program. But beforehand, I want to talk for a second about Darius Acuff Jr. in a story we covered Friday about him making a choice between Arkansas and Michigan. The IMG guard, who is regarded by many people as the next Kyrie Irving, or even looked at as being better than Kyrie. We said that he may end up with Calipari playing in Arkansas, down in Fayetteville. And sure enough, that's what he did. All I do is win. And then, because nobody will tell me I'm right, I'll go ahead and take this victory lap for a quick 10 seconds. Yes, I was right. So yeah, congratulations to me. But going into the criminality of the Georgia football program, it's just been one ridiculous thing after another. Now, we've covered Kirby Smart and the crew having this speeding and reckless driving and racing thing. There have been 2 vehicular homicides. My prayers and condolences go out to the families who've lost people behind this whole incident. And I think from January of 2023 all the way up until current now, there have been 25 arrest charges for this group. I don't know if this is going to make them stronger or anything, like the world's against them, but it looks like Kirby Smart is running a lawless program. The fact that, yeah, you got all of this talent, but you've got a lot of misfits, a lot of destruction. I don't know how you stay focused. And I really don't. Because if this was any other coach in America, they would be saying that this guy has lost the respect of the players. We got to get rid of him. We got to bring in a disciplinarian. None of that. You know, it's always the fluff of the media to try and protect the coaches that they like. And it's always the interest of the sports media to link up and surround everybody and coalesce. But you can't do any of that with Kirby Smart. At this point, this has become, it's not even comical. This is dangerous. This isn't even comical. This is dangerous. I can see if it's one bonehead, but there are many boneheads. And now you've put yourself in a bubble, because if you don't win a national championship and you have all of these issues off the court, every time you're away from the field, you're in court. And then I think I even covered it where 2 Georgia players, one was going to court and one was leaving court. That's how much they are getting in trouble. And then some people try to dismiss it and say it's a misdemeanor, you have felonies. Look, it doesn't matter, misdemeanor or felony. You should not be getting arrested in that manner. And I know people are going to go ahead and throw out the cliches. Winning solves everything. Winning doesn't solve your behavior. This is reckless. This is out of control. This is explosive on all fronts. But to add to the criminality, now you've got Rah Thomas, the wide receiver. He's facing felony cruelty charges to children. And this is in Yahoo Sports from Nick Bromberg. The Georgia wide receiver was arrested Friday morning on multiple charges. Thomas was booked into the Athens Clarke County Jail on a felony count of second-degree cruelty to children and 2 family violence misdemeanor charges. What the hell is this about? I don't know. I have no clue what this is about. Let's take a quick 20, and then we'll try and, I don't know, get to the bottom of it when we get back. This is Big Vern. Drop the spot.
Leroy Brown beats on the track.
Yes, Checkers. Download the app, order online, or visit the good folks at your local Checkers. Back to the story now, because I was trying to find something on this, and Nick Bromberg doesn't really give you any of the descriptions of what really happened. So I was left wondering, what did he do? Cruelty to children, that's awful, but it's also very vague. And in the age of TMZ, where everybody wants to be internet famous, not only are they showing what happened to you, but they also have their hands on the arrest records. It is, like I said, it's Monday. And the details are still very foggy and vague at best. Now, this is Thomas' second arrest. What? So he's done this before. What are they talking about? This is his second arrest on a similar charge. He was detained in January of 2023 on a felony charge of false imprisonment. What? And a misdemeanor charge of family violence. So what did he do? Did he whoop on his mom? Did he keep his mom in a room? Did he whoop on his siblings? What the hell is going on? The charges were later dismissed in a deal between prosecutors and Thomas's attorney. How can he afford an attorney? Dude, you're a teenager. You're in probably your late teens, early 20s. How do you get an attorney to represent you? And all of these charges, what the hell? This is repugnant. This is dreadful. But again, what did he do? Also, if he had this in his past, why would Kirby Smart want this guy in the locker room? Because he wasn't on the Georgia team. They didn't even recruit him. They didn't go after him. If he had this kind of past, why would you invite this into your locker room? It's crazy. And we're trying to find out really with Rah Thomas, what he went to jail for. Now, when you look up the definition of second-degree cruelty to children, the definition you get is when such a person with a criminal negligence causes a child under the age of 18 cruel and excessive physical or mental pain. Wow. If he's charged with that, he was beating a family member or mentally scarring a family member under the age of 18. That does not bode well. That does not improve the likelihood of your situation. Again, why would Kirby want that guy in his locker room if he's got this kind of a past? And again, if you want to go back to 2023, Rah Thomas wasn't part of the Georgia Bulldogs, but you have reckless driving, speeding, racing. You've got the vehicular homicide, 2 bodies on there. Again, my condolences to the family, RIP. But now you throw this in the mix? Come on. These guys are a full-blown menace on the streets. I don't know how you keep going at this point. I don't know how the Georgia administration, from the athletic director standpoint, I don't know how they can keep allowing this to happen. Do you just keep turning a blind eye to everything? because you're winning football games, because you're selling tickets and you're selling season. That could only be the resolve right there. That this guy is allowing that to happen. I don't know. Georgia fans, let me know. Is Kirby Smart bad for business? Again, is he bad for business? Because at this point, it doesn't matter what goes down. This dude is doing anything and everything to hold this place together. We'll be back.